Chapter 14, Begin with the Self. So this is another reworking of an article. Forgive and forget takes us into denial and minimising our trauma. And the recovery process grinds to a halt. Forgiving past abuses in considerable depth. He wrote about this in his previous book. Some parents are not forgivable. So those who take advice to forgive abuses they have not fully grieved, abuses that are still occurring, and or abuses that are so bad they should never be forgiven, often find themselves getting nowhere in their recovery process. Attaining real feelings of forgiveness is lost when there's a premature decision, a cognitive premature decision to forgive. So that's because this triggers the denial and repression stuff. It keeps unprocessed feelings for anger and hurt away from our awareness. Real forgiveness is almost always a byproduct of grieving effectively. It's important to understand that some types of abuse are so damaging that forgiveness is not an option. When it has substance, forgiveness is felt in the heart and is an expansion of compassion. Yes, our parents blindly parented the way they were parented, and were supported in their dysfunctional parenting by the social norms and values of their time. However, it's vital that we don't consider their mitigating circumstances until we've fully grieved the traumatic consequences of their parenting. We can get that our parents were also victimised and feel sorry for them, which can create compassion and forgiveness for them. However, unless that is also grounded in compassion for ourselves, it can become a hindrance to the key angering work of real recovery. Premature forgiveness inhibits self-protection. No emotional state is permanent. When we learn to grieve through present-day hurts, we naturally move back into loving feelings. As our emotional flexibility matures, lost feelings of love and forgiveness returns. When we get hurt by proven intimates, we may not be able to immediately love or forgive them, but we can reach a place of knowing that with sufficient communication and non-abusive venting, we can return to appreciating them. Forgiveness in others is often an old pain of self-hate. And that is the end of the chapter. The following chapters there's a bibliography, just a list of books that the author recommends, and then the final chapter is a toolbox. So I think there's 6 toolboxes, and most of them were mentioned either in full or in part throughout the rest of the book. So there we go. CPTSD, from surviving to thriving. Book complete.